Oh man, all of you planners would be laughing hysterically at me right now. I am being so incredibly impromptu. I've been thinking about this concert for a while, like this monthly concert for the past couple of days. Like, what am I gonna do? Where am I gonna film it? How am I gonna make it, enjoyable and entertaining? And I'm trying to step out of my comfort zone with performances. I'm trying to just do things unique and do things different and make myself stand out, but also make it enjoyable for you guys to watch, but while finding the balance of making it about the music and not about necessarily the audio visual stuff. Like, I don't want to be, like I said in that example a while ago, I don't want to be riding my bicycle down the street with no hands, playing the guitar, singing the song so people can watch my video, because then it becomes more like a gimmick than anything else. I want people to be watching my stuff because they like my stuff. So that being said, I want to do it in an entertaining place, a cool place, but also maybe change up the place per song kind of thing. I don't know. This way, like, if it's a 30-minute thing or 20-minute thing, there's 4 different locations or 5 different locations. That being said, I am on my way. I have 25 minutes to get to the train station in Huntington because I am on my way into Manhattan. Now, I live on Long Island. It's about an hour outside of Manhattan on the island, about midway on the island. And I figured, you know what? I have some time. Why not? Just, because then I can, make them into individual videos. Like, I can do a whole bunch of stuff with them. Like, if I do 5 songs, I can film them in 5 different locations, turn them all into individual videos, but also they look kind of interesting for TikTok. I don't know, man. I'm making a move. I'm just making decisions, making moves. I like to act on my feet. So I'm going to the train station. I'm going to take the train. The reason I'm taking the train instead of driving is because it's about an hour train ride and it's about an hour drive. But I can edit videos and work on things while I'm on the train. Now, Jamie and I have a wake to go to tonight in a town called Floral Park, and that's about 45 minutes away from my house. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the train from the city to Floral Park, and Jamie's going to pick me up there, and we're going to go to the wake together there. So it's a bit of a run around because it's 2 o'clock now. It takes about 20, so I'll get there about 3:30, and then I have about 3 hours in Manhattan to film because I have to take a 6:30 train to Floral Park. So that's the plan for today, completely spontaneous. I already filmed a couple videos in the studio, so those are good to go. And that's the goal, man. I want to be a musician, so let's do music things, right? That's the goal. Here we have a New York City vlog. This might be the first New York City vlog because I don't know if I've actually been back in the city with you guys. I don't know if I've taken you into the city yet. I've gone through the city, but I don't know if I've taken you to the city. So definitely not on the train. Actually, maybe when we went to the Jets, but New York City vlog, here we go. Okay, beautiful. ETA is 2:14, which gives me 10 extra minutes to buy the ticket because it's cheaper to buy the ticket beforehand than it is on the actual train. Alright, so we just got to the train station. Nice time to spare, actually. And we are going to go buy our ticket and wait for the train. So, look at this. This is beautiful. We are starting to move. The train is starting to move. I am the only person on this car. So I might start filming a video or two on here. Maybe we'll sing a song. Alright, so quick update. Unfortunately, I missed the opportunity to film on the empty car. I didn't get set up in time, and now the car is starting to fill up. So, trying to film 1 or 2 little videos, short videos here, but we'll see if I end up using any of that footage. I'm from the mentality of really putting out almost everything I film, and I wonder if it's time I start to choose the best of content. I don't know, but who's to say what's the best? My subjective decision? I don't know.
As you reach the train, please step over the gap between the train and the platform.
Are all completed on the escalator. For the children's safety.
Welcome to New York City, a city of immense culture, the Big Apple, a city like no other. My favorite city, honestly. The beautiful part about New York City is that everybody's in their own little world. Nobody really cares about about you, so you can practically do anything on the street and people will keep on walking.
Everybody clap! Let's go, let's go!
Hey, I know her, look at that. Just wait until the day you see the Jacob Restituto billboard. Just you wait. Well, well, well. Who do we have here? UMG, how are you?
You work on the Tanner one then?
I am not.
Oh, okay.
So I'm coming on about, man, New York City is so bright. Coming up on about a mile of walking now, and I'm just about to get up to, I'm like probably 2 blocks away from Central Park. I walked from Penn Station to about Central Park, and but I wanted to stop and look at this cool, like, I mean, typical New York City, but very cool, very eye-catching situation. What we have right here is called Columbus Circle. What do I comment? Crashing, falling deeper. All right. Little update, 2 things. One, there has been 85 to 90% chance that, let me, so I could see my laptop so I don't make sure nobody steals it. There's like an 85% chance that there was just a mouse inside of my backpack. I look over and I see this mouse scurrying from where my backpack is into this little like dirt patch over here. That's New York City for you. Secondly, my microphone isn't working and I'm praying it's just a connection and I'm able to fix it. Because that would suck if I'm not actually able to record live here, but we'll see. We're going to change the connection, praying that it is just the cable between my laptop and the audio interface and not the actual microphone or anything like that. Hey Alex, how are you? I'm calling to see, this is a random question. Do you guys have any like microphones?
We don't, unfortunately.
No worries. Do you know, I'm not from the area, do you know anywhere I could get like a microphone around here?
1 sec.
Thank you. When you don't know, you ask questions. There's like a flute dealer that's right down the street, so I'm asking him for his opinion.
Probably the best guess is going to be Sam Ash.
Okay.
Or B&H, like photo.
Yeah, okay, perfect.
Stuff as well.
So unfortunately, the update is that the microphone's just not working, and I have a feeling it's probably the cable. I mean, I've been taking that microphone and the cable and, you know, filming videos everywhere, like TikTok style videos, so like, it's been out in the rain and stuff, like it's been dragged around, so that's probably why it's not working. Which definitely stinks. By the way, we're entering Central Park. This is Central Park. I was like kind of just sitting there and I was like, man, this stinks. Like, I came to New York City to film these videos, and I was like, but I guess we're not filming these videos. I'm grateful that I was able to, and still am able to, film TikToks and stuff like that. And I'm, you know, I got some cool shots, so I'm fine with it. It's no big deal. But I was like sitting there, I was like, man, like this stinks. Like, God, why do you have me here, kind of thing. Like, we traveled into the city to film the concert. I get ready to film the concert, and then it doesn't work. And then not even 30 seconds later, and now there's no point to this story. Like, there was nothing, like, not even 30 seconds later, this random guy comes up and he's like, oh, filming in New York City original. You don't see that every day. And I was just like, yeah, you know, he's like, we had started this whole conversation. Turns out he's a musician. He is from Australia, currently lives in the UK, but is staying in New York for a month. We started this whole conversation. I've had so many comments on today about my shirt, the faith over feelings. People are loving it today. He starts this whole conversation, asks me if I'm a Christian. Then turns out, he's like, I mentioned C3, and he's like, oh yeah, C3, Phil Pringle. Like, he's like, he knew all about it, where it started in Australia. He knew about the pastors that came from Australia, moved to New York, that started my church in 1989. He just knew. It was just a very interesting situation that happened. It was like, and then when he started talking about Christianity and some beliefs that he had, just very interesting. But it was like, what a small world. And then, I don't know, it's just very interesting. I'm like, you know, I'm open to things here. I'm like, whatever's meant to happen is going to happen, because I'm here, and film videos, and it's just very funny. Also, welcome to the outskirts of Central Park. This is like classic looking Central Park. So this is Carnegie Hall right here. Funny story about this is today when I sent out a text saying, you know, I'm filming my concert kind of thing, like any song request, one of my people on my list was like, oh, I'm going to be playing at Carnegie Hall. It's like, oh, that's really cool, and he's telling me about it. That's really funny that I just walked across it. You know what else I was thinking about as I'm here? I'm like, what am I here for kind of thing? Part of it I was thinking about is like, just having fun, man. Like, it shouldn't all be about the content and the videos and putting out the songs. It's like, why do I do what I do? Yeah, I have principles of why I do and goals of why I do, but like, I do it because it's fun. Just have fun with it, man. Just have fun. Hey, you guys know what that is right there? That is Radio City Music Hall. Yo, that's wild. Olivia Rodrigo, Radio City Music Hall. That's actually pretty wild. I want to see my name in lights like that. That's pretty cool. By the way, this is Rockefeller Center now. This is where the tree is in the winter, the Christmas tree. Top of the rock. Very fun experience. Actually, I've never done that. That's I think the Rockefeller building. I've never done that. I've been to the top of the Empire State Building. Now we're coming up on the Diamond District. By the way, this is street meat over here. Classic New York City street meat. Alright, the fact that a hot dog off of a street meat cart in New York City is $4 is completely insane. The fact that it's actually almost the same price of a gallon of gas, that's crazy. Wow, poor guy's like a broken leg. Wow, you just missed it, but like not even 3 seconds ago, they had TikTokers on that screen. That's crazy. So I have about, I think 20 minutes until my train takes off, and I have to go 10 blocks, which is about a half a mile. Better pick up the pace, baby. So I don't know how, everybody has different opinions on the legalization of marijuana, and whatever your opinion is, I gotta say though, I don't like the fact that it's being sold on the streets of New York. Like literally seeing people like there's stands, there's just stands of it. Like people can like go up and buy. I just saw some guy measuring out like on a measuring scale, just straight up weed on the street, like just legal. It's just like makes the city look dirty. I don't know. I don't know. I guess if you wanted to do it, like put it in a store rather than on the streets. Like you don't see people like trying to sell bottles of liquor, or maybe, I don't know. This is my opinion. I don't like it. Also, the fact that dollar pizza is now $1.50, 50% more, that breaks my heart. It wouldn't be a New York City trip if you're not rushing to the train.
Sunday, April 2nd and 3rd. Instead, use Babylon phone or visit our train time.
Going to Hyde Park in Maryland.
Alright, so we made it by the skin of our teeth, man. I'm not joking. We got on the train, and like 30 seconds later, and I wasn't even sure it was the right train. I read the screen really quick and hopped on. I was like, I hope this is correct. And thank God it was. It took me to Jamaica, which is where I am right now, waiting for the next train. But that was a close one. Shout out to the random person that helped me when I got on the train. She looked at the schedule for me, which is really cool of her. Jamaica is a massive, massive, massive train station. Like it's a hub for everything. Wow, look at that sunset. That is beautiful. Wow, this is pretty remarkable. This is the train station I just got out of. And that's the funeral home. That worked out really, really well. That literally could not have been more perfect. Literally, it just showed up at the funeral home. And beautiful, no ticket. Very nice. So the day definitely ended differently than I expected. But I think that the videos that I was able to film were definitely cool, were definitely fun. I am so unbelievably exhausted right now. It's like 10:30. We waited. It was a terrible tragedy, like for why we had to go to the wake. But We waited online for like an hour and 45 minutes. It's pretty remarkable that that person made that much of an impact. But I am exhausted.